Thank you, David. I'm proud to be celebrating our 100th anniversary here in Ottawa with you, our members. Together, over the past century, we've accomplished so much that's helped ensure a better, safer, and more sustainable world. Today, we're truly celebrating a century of holding the future to a higher standard. As we embark on our next 100 years, technology will play an even greater role, not just in how we develop standards, but in the kinds of standards we are developing. We're engaging in leading-edge, evidence-based research to support emerging technologies and to inform all of our standards. We're enabling new ways of working together that help our staff and our committees develop standards more efficiently, spearheading new collaboration tools that maximize participation and build trust through inclusivity and transparency.
It's a miracle.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And I honestly thought I was taller and slimmer than that, but there you go. Well, we don't plan on using holograms in our standards anytime soon. We are leveraging new technology that will allow us and enable greater access to our standards, better comprehension of what we're developing, overall greater impact to the work that we do. And today I'd like to show you what we're working on. So I'm now going to introduce CSA's very own AI, Anand Inbasekaran. Anand is our Chief Enterprise Architect, and he's going to share with you our digital transformation story. Anand.
Thank you, Mary. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
I'm excited to share 3 groundbreaking concepts today. We believe these are game changers in the industry. But before that, let me talk about the challenges that the industry faces. Every standards development organization across the world faces the same 3 challenges: usability, missing context, and comprehension. Let me explain. Imagine this. I'm a property manager working on installing a power outlet in a patio. To understand the safety requirements, I go get this 900-page electrical code. I flip through it looking for information, spend hours looking for tables, diagrams, layouts, and then I find a clause that says, please see standard C22.2 number 42.1 for wet requirements. I go and get that book. Now I have 2 standards books. Start cross-referencing, taking notes, spend even more hours. By now, the sun has set. All I needed was 3 requirements. Does this sound familiar?
Yeah.
Have you had these experiences before? This is a challenge. Standards are often hard to browse, and the information is often hard to find. This is a usability challenge. Now I have my 3 requirements, but now I need to know how to do the job correctly, how to install it properly. So what do? I look up in my standards book. I don't find anything there. So I do an online search. I do a YouTube search. I finally figure it out. But then I realize the standards book did not give me that information. This is a challenge. Standards is missing context of the job. Now I know how to do the job correctly. I have my safety requirements, but I'm still not too sure. I'm not confident if I have comprehended it correctly. This particular power outlet is partially under the shade. Should I use a wet requirement or damp requirement? I don't know. I ask around. This is a challenge. Standards are often hard to comprehend. These 3 challenges, usability, missing context, and comprehension, are present across entire industry segments. How are standards development organizations across the world solving these challenges? Let's take a look. Some organizations publish digital formats, PDFs, or online web pages. PDFs have usability issues as well. Now I have this big PDF, I have to scroll up and down, spend even more hours. The usability challenge exists. Other organizations publish guidebooks, reference materials. Now I have a guidebook this size to understand a standards book this size. I have two books, start flipping back and forth, looking for information, taking notes. The usability experience still exists. If I have two PDFs, it's the same issue. I'm scrolling up and down in two windows of a PDF rather than flipping back and forth in two books. The usability challenge exists. Other organizations deliver training. Training is truly effective. But then, I don't remember specifics of things that I learned last January when I actually need it now. These three challenges, usability, missing context, and comprehension, haven't yet been solved. How do you then solve for these challenges? To solve for these challenges, we need to transform. Transformation is not about doing something different. It's about reimagining the problem. At CSA, we reimagine the problem, and we have three concepts that I'm going to show you right now. Concept number one, personalized standard. We have built an app that lets you create a personalized standards content by assembling classes. Let me explain. It's like creating a music playlist. I take a song from Elvis Presley, a couple from Metallica, a few from Ariana Grande, and create my own music playlist. It's the same concept. Now, a master electrician can use this app and create their own dockets, as in playlist. They can browse through the app, create their own docket, a docket specific to the job at hand, like installation of a power outlet. Once they create a docket, then they can start adding classes into this docket. They can add classes, few classes from this standard, few classes from that standard, and then save the docket. Then they can share this docket to peers in their organization. Now, as a property manager or a junior electrician, all I have to do is log into this app and access the docket that has been shared with me. I'm not spending hours looking for information anymore. All the information that I need is available in this one-click docket. I can also add how-to instructions as notes in this docket. The app also has a recommendation engine which starts recommending me more dockets based on my job profile. With this app, I don't have to carry this big book to my work anymore, or a PDF in my mobile. This app is available across every digital platform that I use every day. iPad, iPhone, Android, a web browser and a computer. We have designed this app with many more features focused on usability. Concept number two, contextual companion apps. We are building an app that uses augmented reality to enhance the missing context in a physical book. Let me explain. Imagine this. I'm a student. I'm studying in a university to become a pipe fitter. My university has mandated me to get this physical standards book. But then, using this companion app, I can enhance my learning effectiveness. I don't have to spend time looking for how-to videos online. All I have to do is take this app, point it at the page in the book, and the how-to video magically appears. You can then expand and start watching the videos. The app also gives me animations. Now, I don't have to spend hours cross-referencing information across multiple books. Every information that I need is available on the same page through the app. Say I don't know what a valve looks like. The app gives me 3D models. I can zoom in and interact with it. Isn't this amazing?
Yeah.
What have we solved here? We have not just enhanced the usability of a physical book, but also solved for the challenge of missing context. Concept number 3, saving the best for the last. We are building an AI. You heard it right. We're building an artificial intelligence software that understands the meaning of a standard. Let's call him Stan for standards. Meet Stan. You can type in a web browser and start talking to Stan. Ask any questions related to a standard. Anytime, anywhere. You can type in a web browser or talk to Stan using an app in your phone or a phone call. Stan will find relevant answers for you very quickly. With Stan, you won't be spending hours looking for information. It will be all done in minutes. Stan is still very young. He's getting trained on construction standards. This is just the beginning, and he's not an expert yet. Our plan is to train Stan on guidebooks, training materials, and also make him understand the user's context. As in, Stan could give answers based on user's job profile. An electrician could get a different answer than a product designer of a dishwasher. Similarly, Stan could give user location-specific answers. If I'm asking questions from Alberta, I would get answers from Alberta standards. This technology, at its peak performance, will truly solve for all 3 challenges of usability, missing context, and comprehension. We're really proud about the cutting-edge technology that we're building here. I invite you all to visit us at the booth and guide us into making these concepts solid and scalable. At CSA, we have begun a journey of digital transformation. We are really excited in this journey towards holding the future to a higher standard. As we celebrate this centennial year, as a great organization dedicated to public safety, I would like to remind us all, CSA is 100 years young. Thank you.